Hi everyone, Larry Satchwell again. Back in the workshop, project number 2 of 3. I hope you enjoyed the dove nesting box. Nothing's moved into it, but it's only been a day. This metal box is in pretty good shape, and I think I'm going to turn it into a garden tote. The larger one here is going to need a little extra work. So I don't think this one's going to need all that much. It needs to be cleaned up though, and a few staples added. I don't think I'll add any. I don't think I'm going to take this one apart. There's no need to. I'll just get it cleaned up here. First thing I want to do though is add a couple staples because it is coming apart here. Let me get a clamp on it. Pull the sides in a little bit. I don't like the way this looks. It's tilted in, doesn't quite meet here. Let's fix that. I could let it go, but I can't let it go. Keep me awake tonight. So I have a multi-material blade in here, and these are very thin, but this is one of the loudest tools I have. So I'm gonna wear my hearing protection. My ears are bad enough as it is. Put a couple of 1-inch staples in it. Like new on that side. And it's bowed up there a little bit. A lot better. The bottom isn't nearly as warped on this side. There's some holes in the bottom, but that's fine. It's not a problem. Before I clean it up, I'm going to put a little divider in here. I want to keep my seed packets over here. This is a restore tool. Mine's Porter Cable. There's several different brands, but it's got a little foam brush on here, and that made quick work of cleaning this up. I need to get a little more of the stuff out of the bottom. And I want to clean up the top here. This is just 80 grit sandpaper on a heat stick, but it works like a file. All right, I think I'll next clean up this mess. I ordered something from Shumway Seeds way back when. I don't even remember what, but ever since then, of course, I get their catalog. And they have some great black and white illustrations, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And this is a perfect project for that. I'm going to cut out some of their illustrations here, like this. Don't know what this is. Jersey Supreme Roots. I think it's asparagus. I've got something else there too. And I'm going to Mod Podge this on the outside of my garden tote. So this catalog is completely filled with these things. And I'm going to go through here and cut the ones out that I like. And then I'll start Mod Podging them. So, is that a word? This could take a while. Well, so after cutting up this catalog, I don't have enough pictures. I was hoping that I could just cover the outside of this solid, but that's not going to happen. So I talked it over with my management, my wife, and she suggested that I give it a coat of paint. And she volunteered. She has a garden bench that she paints every year. She volunteered her green paint for that. It's a nice bright spring color, so that's what I'm going to use. And I think I'm going to paint the inside solid and then do a dry brush technique on the outside. So that's the plan. Probably would have been a lot easier to do that before I added this little partition, but it's all still doable. Maybe I should have gotten a smaller brush that just fits the can a little better. Well, there's nothing like watching a man paint. So I'm going to turn this off and show you what it looks like after I'm finished. Well, I turned the video back on, but I forgot to turn my mic back on. So I did paint the inside here solid. Went on really easily. I did find a smaller brush, and this dry brush technique, I just got as much paint out of the brush as I could on this my paper here, and then lightly brushed it back and forth with the grain. And it really showed the wood nicely. So I'm happy with it, and it's time to move on. Well, the paint's dry and it's looking pretty good. Before I add the decoupage, I'm going to add a handle. And I want to put the handle on the outside of here instead of here because I think it might be in the way. So I just need to decide how long that handle should be. And I think just tie a little knot in this end. That should do it, so I'll give myself some room for a knot. Yeah, I like that. Pull that tight. Now if I can just duplicate that. Oh, this came out really well. Now I've contemplated this a lot, and I thought about putting a little wrap up here, but I really like the fact that I can open it wide up here. Oh, that works for me. All right, let's get some decoupage on here. I'm not loving this. You know what? I think I might save these for another project. Well, I think this is going to be plenty. I've got my dollar store clips here. A little spade fits in there perfectly. I got my farmer's sleeves. A little pruning. Some scissors. And in this little pocket up here, I can put the seeds I want to plant at that time. So, garden tote. I like it. Project number 2 of 3 finished. We'll tackle this one next. It's in pretty bad shape. But I'll see you on the next video.